What are you doing, old sweetheart? Come here, see me. Well, no. No. Probably ruined all her fun. She wanted to try some of these apples. Boom don't have enough power to push it, but if he can put it in there. I've never seen this before. Skidder couldn't push it. She's like that blows my mind. Skidder couldn't budge it. Now the skidder can probably get it. Challenge. Welcome back. We just finished up for the day. The old Chevy Major out here. Working on the, we go over a couple things here. The transmission on this we had an issue with. I put some fluid in it. Seemed to help it. And then somebody told me to put something else into it. Sent me a comment to put some, I looked back, was it Mobile One? And that fixed the shutter. It's got a shutter in the tranny. So, thank you so much for that comment. So what we had going on today, and also the video that we put out last night, the Logger Wade video, where we flew down to see Logger Wade. Big shout out to Logger Wade and Dirt Perfect and Matt for taking the time to fly me down there for the day. We had just an awesome time, and we didn't record a lot of it. We did a lot of talking, and nobody had a camera on. There was at one point where even somebody said, "Is there a camera on?" And no, there's no camera on. Serious talk. But what happened today was we don't have a winch on our new 545. And actually the other skidder got sent to the other job today because the other job got a bunch of rain and that skidder was stuck and shut stuff down. So it's kind of chaotic today, but it'll get better as the week goes on. It'll dry out, but we got like downpour with rain on Sunday. Yesterday, got a big old thing of rain. So what he did, I'll show you real quick what happened, how he worked it. These things can push and pull like crazy. So if you push there, you're good. If you push there, not so much. There's a little toolbox there, but you can push up against that. That was the idea we had to get that loaded chip van out of here. What we have to do is I got a 60-foot, 3/4-inch swedge cable in the back of that truck. I need to take that swedge cable, cut it down to probably 30 foot, put a hook on each end, and weave it back together. then have a good pulling cord for the 545. And that way we can throw it back the truck and keep it with us at all times, because we got to have something. I'm not a big fan of chains. The log truck got 2 loads of logs out of here, and he's got a chain, and they pulled them out with that. But I don't like pulling trucks with chains because I've seen chains go through radiators before, and then you're really in trouble. So I don't like doing the whole chain thing. We're used to the winches, the cables, the cable snaps. It just kind of just folds up. It don't take off like a chain does and try to break windows out and everything else. So that's kind of what we did today. We got the truck out, and actually the last truck drove out on its own, because here we are 6 hours later and she's dried up. So if it stays dry by morning, we'll have trucks rolling in and out of here and won't have to touch them. But it was awful greasy this morning. They must have had some kind of pig pen here, and I wish you could smell exactly what we're dealing with. It does not smell pretty. We'll get out of his way. No reason to slow somebody down working, right? He's getting me ready for morning. That way I'll have something to do. Just ugly. Ugly. But it's got to get chipped. So you gotta do what you gotta do. But I don't have quite a load here yet. Real close to a load. Not quite. There's good and there's bad. You gotta sort through it. That right there is not so good. More of the bad. Knuckle pile, ugly. But yeah, should tomorrow start clicking again. The sun, the wind, everything's working good. So what he had to push that truck out with was just a piece of pine that was laying over here. It fell over, so he cut it up. He can cut it with that. Cut a chunk out, pushed it. Everything went together. Everything worked just fine. Just takes a little. This is why I created a YouTube channel, was simply because of the fact that there's stuff out here that you see that you just don't always see everywhere. And trying to explain it to people isn't as easy as you think. So therefore, it's like, well, what if we made videos of this stuff? They said, they come up with this idea. I didn't come up with it. I'm not smart. And they said, let's try this idea. I said, this is going to be a great YouTube video, because this is why I did it. Because there's stuff out here that you just don't see every day. Stuff out here that I don't see every day. And I've never seen that done. We got 13 years in here, 12 years, 13 years. Never seen it done. Something always interesting going on. That'll always blow your mind. So anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you all have just a wonderful day. Hopefully the sun's shining where you're at too. Just keep rolling, everybody.